Hello, and welcome to the 2020 National Workshop on Data Science Education. My name is Eric Van Dusen. I'm the Interim Director of the Data Science Education Program at UC Berkeley, and I'm here to guide you through some of the resources that will constitute the workshop. First of all, come to our webpage. It's at data.berkeley.edu/2020 workshop. This is where the agenda is laid out. You can importantly see the last 2 years workshop, the 2019 and 2018 workshop. These have a lot of great slide decks from past presenters in them. As we said, this workshop is going to be a hybrid of pre-recorded and live panels. If we go down to the schedule, first of all, on Monday, we'll be releasing this amazing playlist of videos that we've been working really hard to produce for you all. Tomorrow, Tuesday, there's some Ask Me Anything office hours labs that are all live. They'll be carried on in Microsoft Teams. The first one, which you shouldn't miss, is with the Data 8 instructors, Ani Adhikari and David Wagner. Then there's a Data 8 lab. Then with the Data 100 instructor, Fernando Perez. Then another more advanced Data 8 lab. A lab session on modules and connectors, which is teaching in data science and other types of classes. And then a Data 100 lab session. Then we'll have an Ask Me Anything about infrastructure and another one about the human context and ethics panel. Finally, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have 3 live panels a day. Really great content lined up. So check those out. Come to all if you can, or come to the ones that interest you the most. Definitely on Wednesday, I wouldn't miss this Human Context and Ethics panel. Some great people there. This Institutional Transformations panel on how data science is changing universities across the country. And the Adopters of Data 8 panel to hear about other people that have been adopting Data 8 at their institutions. Finally, Wednesday afternoon, there will be lightning talks. People will be giving short talks. And Thursday afternoon, there's an additional community colleges panel. One thing that I want to point out is up here under the resources category. There are 2 important things I want you to know about. One is we have a 1-page handout that summarizes all of the resources that we have. And this is meant to be printed out as a PDF. It's usually something that I hand out when people are at a workshop. But if you read through this, you can get familiar with all the different open source resources that are part of like a Berkeley package that we want you to know about. The second way to take this in is through a new website that we've made called the External Portal. And this has some sub-pages on Data 8, Data 100, the past workshops, on building curriculum, on the infrastructure behind it all, and different places to meet up with us in a community. And again, that 1-pager is right here. Next, you should come on over to our YouTube playlist. This will be listed in the conference site on Teams as well. There's a great set of content that we've been working hard to put together for you all. The first is an introduction by Associate Provost Jennifer Chase, then a talk on institutional transformation by Catherine Carson, an overview of Data 8 by John De Niro, a discussion of the staff structure of Data 8, the students that are the core staff for Data 8, a great talk on Data 100, an overview of Data 102, the machine learning class, an overview of the modules program where we teach data science in other types of class across campus, an overview of Data 104, the Human Context and Ethics core class that all students in the major and minor need to take, and an overview of the whole Human Context and Ethics program by Ari Edmondson. Next, there's a talk on the data science major and minor that are new and increasingly popular at UC Berkeley. And then a talk by me about our teaching platform, which I call the Digital Pedagogy Platform. Next, there's an overview talk about Project Jupyter that's very helpful to understand how the different components of Jupyter are so helpful for teaching. If you're interested in infrastructure, there's 2 new talks that are on different pathways for setting up Jupyter Hub infrastructure for your institution, and different commercial vendors that are offering in this space, and some exploration of just a few of those. Next, there's a talk about auto-grading and how it's done at Berkeley. There's an older talk by David Wagner from 2 years ago. That's a longer 1-hour talk on Data 8 that we just put in here as supplemental material. Next, there's a talk on Data 8 adoption by Alex Nakagawa, a student, and the interviews they've done with different universities adopting Data 8. There's a talk about student teams that you can hear about the different types of students that work with us. Finally, there's a talk about Data 8X, the MOOC implementation of Data 8.